I love doing that. I love just like I got my finger on the button and I'm just like I'm gonna wait till she's right in the middle of the sentence. You had an arm. Listen, I don't know about your setup. I've never seen your setup.
You never asked to see my setup. Haven't you figured this out? You know what's funny is you just assume that I'm going to volunteer all this information, and you
Yeah.
never freaking ask.
All right.
No,
That's it.
no, that is
Now,
not how this works. That is not how this works, sir.
will you send me a pic for your setup? Let me
I'll
see
send
that.
you.
Let me see your setup.
Not right now.
Brand new fancy set with what?
Go ahead and show them. Go ahead and show them because you know you want to.
What? The new camera angle?
The new camera angle, and y'all.
Uh, pants cam! I got the pants cam! Look, I'm wearing pants today!
And we just lost all our viewers.
Actually, it spiked up by 2, so.
Of course it did. Of course it did.
You have to look. Eye contact. Because guess what? I can still get up in there. Oh. And have my microphone. I can get real close. Yeah. So we could still do all the stuff. Over the course of a week, I had to have all ranges of emotion. What was the first one on Tuesday?
Sad. No.
It was sadness.
Yeah, sad. It was sad.
The day after I watched Mandalorian, which was freaking awesome, by the way, I had to go into work and actually sit through 3 meetings like this. I think that's a great idea. I actually complimented on somebody on their new job miserably. And I do believe I sent you video evidence of that, right?
You did 4 minutes worth. I was super impressed.
Yeah, I held it. One person was cracking up the entire time. Day 2, Wednesday. What was my emotion?
Happy.
Ecstatically happy. Day after what? The election.
The election.
So all day long, I am just, happy to be here. So happy to be around.
See, he thought I picked these emotions just haphazardly. No, I had a plan. I had a plan.
So I did that, and it was horrific. I was so happy that Trump was winning and everything was going great. But he didn't win, so I got to be happy in the end. I got to win happiness. Mm-hmm. No more years. All right. Thursday was what? Anger?
Angry.
How many angry selfies did I send you?
A lot.
I was very angry. I channeled my teenager angst, put on some corn. Not new corn, old corn. Like Life is Peachy corn. Get the rage going. And I actually have a little bit of video evidence for Friday.
Friday was so brilliant. You were brilliant. I have to like, you know what? I'd be okay losing after Friday.
So I have, and if you're watching now, go to my Twitch page and watch the full highlight, which is great work to our lead editor, Sean, who painstakingly over 2 days put snippets of the funniest moments, and he did a fantastic job. I watched it. I'm not going to play the whole thing here. I just have one or two little tidbits I want to hear. And it's honestly, I want to show my appreciation for the editor. So this is the little clip I'm going to play. And
There's a delay.
Sean, where are you?
Oh yeah, there is absolutely a delay.
Leave me
But
alone.
it's when I really love Sean.
No, leave me alone.
I enjoy our time together.
This clip that you're watching right now
Keep your distance.
is
Social
my
distance,
love
please.
affair for Sean. Because you gave me a different emotion for every round.
Every game, yeah.
Sean,
Nobody caught on
No.
until the end when we told them.
I feel like this love is unrequited.
Even though
We don't even talk anymore.
outright-
We don't even know what we argue about.
This is the one that just I lost it.
Oh
I
gosh,
was like,
leave
I'm
me
just
alone.
like, Sean, you be my buddy. Me and Sean.
Anna, distract him for me.
I feel so sorry for Blueberry, who was Zoe, and I was just like, next round is really gonna suck for her. And immediately next round, hey, how you doing? What's up? You wanna hang out? We can go do a task together. Yeah. Me and you a little tasky task. Oh, it's a little tasky task. Oh yes, them tasky tasks. I was all about some. Now tell them what happens when I win.
I have to talk like a sex phone operator.
And you have to read the things I send you. So I have a list of things I'm
Where are
going
you
to
sending
send
it
you.
to?
I tell you what, I'll throw them into the Discord. It is a text file. It's a Word file. Since you gave me Office today,
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you for that. I used it to
I'll take
go
it out of
ahead
your
and
mind later.
yeah. You should have instant regret for that. So here is in fact the word list, and they are quotes. Have you ever seen The Mighty Boosh?
No.
Do you know who Old Greg is?
What the heck do you have me reading right now?
These are phrases from both my own mind, quotes from Old Greg. I'm Old Greg. And the very last one, which I'm not going to tell, but you guys are going to have to guess. The very last one is like a little phrase from a movie, and I want the audience, I want you guys to guess, see if you can tell me what movie it's from.
I'm gonna try and not laugh through it, y'all. This is so not. This isn't me.
This is exactly who you are now.
I may not be some big city lawyer, but I have a kangaroo.
Okay, that was mine. That was all me. I wrote that one because I wanted you to say I may not be some big city lawyer. But then I was like, how am I going to end that? But I have a kangaroo.
You ever drunk Bailey's from a shoe?
Oh, you're really good at this. I knew you would be. I knew you'd rock this.
I have to like go into my headspace for just a minute because otherwise I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna read it like old Greg. So later, do you want to go to a club where people wee on each other?
I like to get all cattywampus and show off my good bits.
Do that again. Please let me hear that one again.
Nope. You'll have to watch the.
I'd like to get all cattywampus and show off my good bits. I'm sorry, I typed these up when I was excited. I get excited.
You know what gets me excited? Proper grammar.
Oh, cattywampus lack.
You're so paying for this later. So paying for this later.
Absolutely.
I have only one foot to give. So I gave my elbow, and they fed upon my weenus. I hate you so much.
Yes. Now you know how much I miss my pink hair.
Hold on, I gotta go. I gotta get out of my happy because this is gonna hurt me. Mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yes. You did amazing. I told you could do it. We should redo that entire movie.
Only if you do it with me. I will do it if you do it.
All right, I will be what's her name? Jenna.
But I gotta be Forrest.
You gotta be Forrest, I'll be Jenna.
Yeah, I'm being that person. I'm being that A-type. It's fine. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have any money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it.
I'm dying. That's so good. You get a full round of applause. Oh my god. Best episode ever. 100%. Beardful Me called it while you're in the middle of last flow heat round.
From IT. I was actually watching that before we went on. I was actually watching it getting ready.
That's what I want.
That's funny because it's sort of sexual in a way. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
We will not be seeing Pants Cam for the rest of this podcast. Don't you worry about it. I think this is a horrible episode to introduce the Pants Cam. Just, I could rename it.
Poor thing.
You stop it now.
See, now I know. See, I can get under your skin now.
You can get under something. Arugs, what do we got going on this week for our discussion?
Policies.
I like the policies. Listen.
What's
Okay,
our
hold
saying?
on.
What's our tagline? What's our saying? What? Yeah.
Be the reason policies are made. Set the example.
So, in the spirit of our podcast, we're going to read some bizarre, and I mean some of these are bizarre. And you know what? I might even read voice. Some of these deserve the sexy voice.
They do. They really, really do.
Just we want all of our listeners and to think somebody did these so that there was a policy made about it. There is a reason that these policies are.
And I tell you what, I'm gonna let you read them. I'm gonna see whether I would do them or have done them.
Okay, this.
Yeah, I've read some of them, so I know where we're going.
Okay, I know. Workplace rule number 1: if you have sex in the parking lot, please take off your vest and name tag first.
Joke's on them. I don't wear either.
It's not even don't have sex in the parking lot.
No.
It's just if you do, take off your vest.
Oh, workplace rule number 2. Do not steal penises from the cadavers and take them home to prank people.
You know what, though? I would do that.
100% would do. Now, my question is, it's not don't steal penises from cadavers. It's do not steal penises from cadavers and take them home to prank people. You can take them home, just don't do it to prank people. Keep them in a drawer. Keep them to yourself.
Do not stick your body parts in the fryers. Somebody stuck their body part in the fryer. Seriously? Who sticks body parts in the fryer?
If I was dared to, probably I'd stick. I have stuck my finger in one. Out of a dare. I in my short stint as a fast food worker, turns out I was not cut out for that job. 100%. I'll do it on 2 conditions. 1, I don't have to shave my face. 2, I can do weird voices on the drive-thru line.
Of course you did.
Welcome to home of the Whopper. Can I take your order? I convinced so many people that I was Australian. It wasn't even funny. Okay, so we had other managers come in and they wanted to hire me at their store because he was like, I've always wanted an Australian to work there. So I was like, hey, g'day, welcome to Back King. Come and take your order. Oh, you on that Whopper? Ah, Whoppers are great. I love the Whopper. Oh, you Whopper all day. Oh, you want to catch him on there? We put a Whopper on the barbie for you.
Oh, you get to read number 7. Read 7.
Employees who reach their target will be invited to take part in the company orgy. Also, yes.
I feel like positive incentive. Would you?
Yes and yes. Have done, would do.
I'll read number 8. I'll read number 8 in sexy voice. You want to read
All
number
right.
8 in sexy?
Yes.
Employees are advised to come to work naked on Fridays.
I have a new job for you. The library needs somebody to speak over the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
We could use that voice. I have been naked at work. I've never been asked to come to naked at work to work, but I have
would get
been.
weird if I came naked to work.
Yeah, well, you work at a school, so I work at a library. We're freaks. It's what we do. But that's not where I was naked at. I was not naked at the library.
Okay, number 12. No eating whilst walking. What company feels like they can just say you can't eat while you walk?
I mean, when we got new carpet at the library downstairs, we were only allowed to eat at our desk. And the thing, they would kill you if they saw you walking around for drinks. So.
This is your Christmas one. You know what? This could be on your Christmas promo.
This is the new Dinks and Kinks Christmas episode.
Sure.
Opening, yeah.
It's forbidden to tie Christmas tinsel around your lollipop.
Hamana, bajinga.
Okay, number 14. All personnel are required to share underwear.
That's a true story. At Disney World. Yep. Until recently. They had every part of the costume. Now, this is not just for employees, like, I work at Disney World. But if I am, because I heard this on the radio. So, of course, we know it's true. Every person who dresses up like Belle or Gaston or like characters, I don't know why I can only think of those two. But all the outfits have, it's a complete outfit, underwear and everything. And you have to wear the underwear that comes with it. So you have to share your underwear. You don't have to share your personal underwear. You have to wear the same underwear that comes with that costume. All employees must ask before visiting the toilet. We'd have to ask permission to go to the bathroom. I started there and they told me that, and I was like, if you want me to ask if I'm going to the bathroom, I'm not going to be nice about it. I'm going to look at you and go, can I make the doo-doo? I got to make a poopy pants. Suddenly, if you want to talk about policy making, guess what was no longer a policy?
Policy breaking. Look at you. You're not only a policy maker, you're a policy breaker. You bad
My
boy.
supervisor did not want to hear me talk about my duty. Also, when COVID came about, one of the symptoms, we had to report any symptoms we had. And one of the symptoms were diarrhea. So every time I'd go into work, my current supervisor, I would tell her what my stool consistency was that day. And she'd get so mad. I'd walk in and she'd have to ask us a series of questions. She'd get to the end, she goes, don't do it, John. I'm like, but it was kind of firm today. Mushy a little bit. Like, if I mushed it with my finger, but it wasn't like runny. And she would just sit there like this. That face. That's the face my boss makes on a daily basis.
It is forbidden to eat oranges in front of the CEO.
Went very dominatrix with that. I like it. It's where it's at.
It was the forbidden part. You can't say that. You have to be domineering when you say forbidden. Like,
I'm going to read 23 because I feel like this is a rule I would break. And I'm the reason this rule was created.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Because this is a rule that apparently is trying to be enforced on my streams, which I am thoroughly against. Always wear trousers when flying the helicopter.
I already made this policy. Remember? I made this policy.
And now we have the pants validation camera. Wearing my pants!
Or the John validation camera, whatever day you're tuning in.
Listen, I had to wait a second before I turned that camera on.
The foot measuring device is for measuring feet only.
You want to hear a funny story?
I always want to hear a funny story.
So, in my adolescence, I worked at a sports authority, which no longer exists in this area, so they can't sue me for it. Guess what department I worked in?
I have no clue.
Shoes!
Of course you did. What did you do?
Well, I measured exactly what you think you'd measure with that.
Were you satisfied with the results?
I was about an 8.
All right.
Full circle. Full circle.
Full circle.
You guys have a great night. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.